Hey Ranger Nation, welcome back to another video. Today we have the Cybervillian Robo Blaze, and I was very surprised because we've not actually seen him in the show yet, but actually seeing the toy in the wild, I'm very kind of like, so as I saw him, I was like, oh, hells yeah. So I kind of really like this. Now, first of all, I will notice, like, it says here, enter. So maybe that is a kind of like an Easter egg of what we're gonna get. But I really wanted to look at them. So first of all, it says Power Rangers, Cyber Robo Blaze. It has the figure inside. Comes with another Cheetah Blaster. So we know this is going to be, definitely Blaze gets turned evil or something like that. That'd be kind of cool to see. We've got his morph key, we've got his sword, we've got the figure, we've got the kind of like where you can attach the key, which looks like a shield, which I generally kind of like. So we've got nothing there. Now, I'm really kind of like gutted that on the back of these figures, it isn't very like the other ones, because I think that would have been really cool to kind of carry that on. But they have carried on the kind of like the little piece that you get there. Let's have a look at the top. Absolutely nothing. And on the bottom, absolutely nothing. So let's open up this bad boy and have a look inside. And before we begin this video, in fact, I forgot to mention, if you want to hit that like button, if you want to hit the subscribe button, as well as that cheeky notification bell to be notified when more videos drop, without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. And here he is. And oh my God, like looking at him, he looks menacing, especially with the light dropping down on him. Now, out of all the figures that I've seen so far, I think this is the more detailed, and they've taken their time on this bad guy. It also looks like he's an owl too, so like a very evil owl, which again, looks kind of cool. So let's have a look. We can see that you have the kind of the gold bronze, or say bronze, not gold. You can see that he's got the kind of glasses at the top. So I'm wondering if this is definitely going to be a really cool character that we're going to see, and he's just going to be so badass. I really kind of like this. This is his kind of shield. Now, this is very kind of flexible. Okay, not very flexible, but flexible nonetheless. You can see that there's gold and there are kind of like details on here. Now, this looks great for the wave. It seems like they've put a lot of time and effort into it. I really like the kind of gem they've got here as well. That looks like spot on. Looking from the side of his helmet there, looks nice. Like, I don't see any paint problems whatsoever. So again, this is a figure that they've really taken the time off. Or maybe I've just got a really good figure. So that looks kind of cool. I really like this kind of sash here. It does remind me of a scarf, but you know, it's very similar to Go Buster. Looking here as well, I really like his chest piece. I really like the kind of detail they've put on. This is a really nice figure, and especially since Blaze. Now, there is one thing I will say in the articulation test that I'm not happy about, but you'll see that in a minute. But yeah, I generally really like the gold, the kind of silver around it, as well as like the joints here. The hands look kind of cool. They look really kind of scary in a way, like when he punches, it would really hurt. And especially kind of like the way that he's got like this small cape. So again, it's very kind of a posh figure. Like I'd love it if he had an English accent. I think it'd be cool. Like, yes, Rangers, I'm going to defeat you and destroy you. Now, I am going to zoom out on this one because there is quite a lot. I really like his boots, his like massive boots. They look really cool. I think that really adds to this character, and I love the gold going around. So if I could just quickly pop him up like that, I really like this, the way that the gold all comes down, the detail in his legs, it looks absolutely spot on, and that's what I generally really like. So looking at even the gold on his legs is just, it's shiny, it's spot on. It gives a different look to him as well, and this is really awesome. Looking at the back of the figure, there is not much, but you do see this towel. Let's lift this up a little bit so we can see that it is detail. Like, they've just not left it. I will say that the joints are a little bit manky, that they could have been better, but when that's down, you're not going to see it at all. So I generally kind of really like that. Again, like nothing major on the boots. Kind of breaking the normal thing that I do. So we see it all in one, because it's no real point doing two different versions. You've got a scarf, which I think is kind of cool, a nice addition. And you've got the detail in the shield type thing at the top. And then you've got detail here. This is really nice. For most of the figures that they do, the back of the figure looks absolutely awesome. The head itself has that point, which is cool, just like that. But yeah, this is something that I would highly recommend. This is a great figure, and I'm really happy that they've brought him out. But yeah, I just love this detail. This detail is spot on. Articulation test. One thing I will say now is I really wish they put the joints in that way so you can actually really pose him. That's one thing that really kind of makes this figure like a down point, because you can just move his legs up and down and that's it. And like effectively it doesn't even, oh no, it does. So the normal Rangers, their legs can't go all the way back, but the bad guys can, but the bad guys don't have like a joint there to actually pose them properly. That's really kind of what? So yeah, legs turn around. So again, you can see how manky that messy thing is. Same thing there. So the legs do turn around. Arms, you have to really force up, but they do go up like that. Same thing here, like so. Oh, hit the camera, and the head turns around as well, just like so. Just like that. It moves up and down like that. Hands around, like even looking there, I kind of miss that. I love that gauntlet. I think that gauntlet looks really, really cool. So yeah, just kind of really wish that they paid more. Like they gave bad guys a better rep. But yeah, that's it. That one. This is one of the, like a rapier sword that you get, which is kind of really nice. There's some slight detail. I'm hoping the camera picks it up, but there's some slight detail there. Not much, because this sword you can't really see anything. It's just plain plastic. Let's look at this. Oh, this looks like a shield. I really like this. I think this looks awesome. It works really, really well. So I think that I'm going to have him posed with this, because it just works. And I love the attention to detail that they've put in, especially look like it's an evil key, but it looks awesome like that. I think that works well. And then you've got a black cheetah blaster, which probably will not make it into the series. So I don't know why they gave it to him, but it's black and gold, and I absolutely love black and gold stuff in the Ranger universe. It just looks awesome. Like the attention to detail just looks like you could easily have like multiple versions of this in all type of like Nerf gun and stuff like that. It's a proper blaster. You know, it looks spot on. I love it really, like quite a lot. Now I will do it in this one. Now I didn't realize, I thought, let's bring that there. I thought that these keys would only work with the new Morpher, but apparently when I had a look, I was like, oh, let's have a listen. So let's try it.
You'll never defeat me. Virus upload complete. You'll never defeat me. Not today, Rangers. Virus upload complete. The Morphex is mine. You'll never defeat me.
So it's those two phrases, the "you'll never defeat me" and "virus upload." So I wonder if the other ones have different like sounds, but I actually generally thought it was kind of cool. I wanted to show you. And there we go, Ranger Nation. There is Robo Cybervillian Blaze, or Cybervillian Robo Blaze, whichever you want to say it. I generally really like this figure. I love the way that it looks. I feel like it looks badass, and I cannot wait to see him in the series. So when toy companies make hype for the figures to make you go, you need to check this out, this, I'm like, oh, hells yeah. This looks absolutely awesome. This is something that I would also recommend collecting. I don't know if I transition well into it, but yeah, I would highly recommend this figure just for the sheer look of it. It looks absolutely spot on. And like, even they've gone to detail, like you can't really see it, but in his eyes are yellow. So I love that sort of stuff. If they could make quality toys like this, the entire line would be perfect, I think. So Ranger Nation, I am going to leave it there. What are your thoughts? Do you like this figure? Are you happy with it? Let me know down below in those comments. And if you've enjoyed this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, as well as that cheeky notification bell to be notified when more videos drop. And of course, Ranger Nation, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.